Hey everybody, how's it going? It's a toasty 80 some degrees, feels like 100 out here. Has something to do with this hurricane storm across the United States and all these pockets of heat. I read something, I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, but it's just weird. It's so hot. So I'm live streaming. It's 1 o'clock here in Denver. And people are driving by here screaming at me to get a job. Some woman literally stopped right here with her phone as I was working with some people with ice and water, screaming at me to get a job. Well, I have a job, but it doesn't pay. So I just wanted to put that out there. And people are picking up trash. That's the other thing I wanted to put out there. So I got Gino over there motivated to literally clean up his mess, and he's doing it with a broom. So that's awesome, huh? And as you can see, the area is clean. Trash is piled, waiting for pickup. But the amount of aggression, oh, and there's Cowboy over there picking up trash at the park benches that some of these lazy people in here just throw on the ground. So Cowboy also has a job. I pay him. Doesn't pay well, but it pays something. And Cowboy and I were in Inglewood Court this morning, and everything went perfectly. And he is no longer wanted by the justice system. So, the rotten food has to go. Kelly, if you wouldn't mind, I'll just leave that for you, please, and then we should take it down there.
Yeah, the bag situation doesn't work.
What bag situation doesn't work?
Rats are getting in it, they chew holes
Well, that's
in
why
it.
you need to put it in that pile.
Well, the whole bag's being at the same.
We don't have
But
another
I get-
option.
So there's these IBC containers that you can get for free, like lots of places. And I've got a Sawzall, cut the top off. Just make
What
a
are they
big
called?
Trash bin. IBC containers. They're like big.
What are they made of?
Usually plastic, and then they have a aluminum frame.
Where do you get those?
You just go online. People give them away free all the time. In fact, we passed a place that had them like stories high yesterday. Somewhere on here.
And I don't know if I want that in addition to the lack of people picking up their trash.
Well, at least then the rats wouldn't be getting in.
Well,
Stuff
if the pile's down there, it's on the city. The city needs to provide the pickup. And the more we do for them to not have to do that, the more difficult it is.
Will they pick up here?
They'll eventually pick it up if enough people call. So, where there's people, there's going to be trash. The city needs to respond. I can't keep responding for the city because they have the monopolization on trash. Not me. It costs me a shit ton of money as it is. So that's kind of...
a little cheap trailer you can find online for a couple $100 like that. And the IBC container on that. And then like me or anybody with a hitch can pull it and take it. And dump it.
Where are you going to dump it?
Oh, there's places.
There's not places. If you're going to do it legally, there's not places without big expense. Trust me, we've been through the gamut of moving trash. It needs to fall on the city.
Well, I agree.
So We do a lot for the city. I do enough for the city. So I'm not doing more. Because that means I could do less for you and everyone else. I'm kind of firm on that. Sorry, I don't mean to be a bitch, but it is what it is. More rotten food. So that's all cleaned up now. Thank you. But there continue to be people that can't pick up after themselves. Jason? No. Tone it down. It's gotta go. This is called basic survival right here. This is Cowboy. And there he is, picking up all that trash. So, I don't know why the parks don't have a trash can. Who left that bag of cereal there? Who ate that and left that? I feed people and they just dump their trash. Somebody that had Reese's Puffs. Oh, would that be Kim that sat over here and got her free meal and didn't do shit to contribute?
I do not know.
How come there's no trash can over here?
Because Denver don't want to dump trash cans.
Because then, yeah, Denver'd have to do it.
They got the trash cans.
This is a park without a single trash can. So, there you go. Cowboy is getting a camper, everyone. And it will be fully street legal. Fingers crossed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, hey, everybody wants you to say hi.
Hi, what's going on? Who are we talking to?
We're talking to, about 50 people or so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody's having a good day today.
Isn't Cowboy a cheer? He really is. He's just a sight for sore eyes and ears. Most days. Some days you're a tad bit cranky like me.
Yeah, it's just where stuff goes. Every once in a while, it's just a natural feeling of the day.
But yeah, Cowboy and I went to Inglewood Court this morning and cleared up all of his cases. He was set free on a money-only case. So if anyone's familiar with how criminal cases get turned into money-only cases, judges have the discretion to do that. And since they had piled on some ridiculous amount of trespassing charges on Cowboy in the city of Inglewood over the past few years, I helped him get to court, reset his court date, and then the judge ordered a money-only case and that he could suffice the money-only case by doing community service, which Cowboy's given more than the 13 hours required. And Judge Jefferson of Inglewood Municipal Courts today was very pleased and said he'd have a clearance letter for Cowboy by the end of the week. So, one down. Well, I've got about maybe 3 or 4 down at this point and probably about 50 to go. What the hell is this in the tree? Who's sleeping in the tree?
Someone's camping there, I guess.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, well, it's not surrounded by trash, so I'm not worried about it. Breeding ground for ticks, well, not typically this low in these cottonwoods, but somebody wants you to be careful for ticks. Somebody in the thread wants you to be careful for ticks. I'm more concerned about rats myself.
I ain't worried about that.
The rats here bite.
Hey, the rats, they closed the Civic Center Park down.
I saw that.
Because it said in rats in one article, and then the other one it says
Crime.
because of crime, needles, and trash.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There's either the park's double sided or something.
Yeah, instead of Denver responding to the actual crime, they'll just not and then close the park.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but well, the courthouse and everything's closed down there anyway, so no one hangs around down there.
No, actually, the courthouse is open again.
Yeah, but they don't do anything, no one ever shows up and hangs around or anything, so.
I like your outfit today. You got the reflector shirt on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you get that shirt from Amber? I think I gave it to you or Amber gave it to you.
Yeah,
Pepsi.
I've had it and everything, and I was looking for a clean shirt today, and this is one.
Where's all the clothes that you have in that bag that we did all the laundry?
They're about all dirty. It's been a while. Gotta hate stuff like this.
I know.
I pick shit up and then it just all of a sudden just multiplies.
I know.
But it's alright. I need something to do all the time anyway.
He says it's all right. He needs something to do all the time anyway. You're gonna get Cowboy a pair of gloves for when he picks up trash. He has gloves. I give him gloves all the time. Cowboy, you got a pair of gloves in there somewhere? You got a pair of gloves?
Yeah, but I hate putting them on and I'll lose them.
Yeah, he says he hates putting them on because then he loses them. You got some antibacterial wipes?
Yeah.
All right. He usually has what he needs. So yeah, just hanging out, and I just decided to live stream. I mean, the aggression over here of people just driving by on these streets is it's a little bit out of control. They try to hit people, they try to intimidate people, they're throwing shit, laying on the horn, yelling shit. And about 1 out of probably every 10,000 cars that drives by might stop and say hello. What's going on in your life? But that's probably a generous estimation. Yeah, you've seen it firsthand, huh? MLH. It's bad out here. It's bad. So these guys along the street here, I don't know what they've got going on. I kind of steer clear of this group because there's a few not good things going on. So, whatever. They can listen to me or not about the trash. But somebody definitely keeps adding to the pile on the corner. So the city ought to come pick it up. It's kind of nice here in the shade. Slight breeze, smoke-filled air. What's on fire now, Cowboy? What's the smoke from now? Do you know? Still in the mountains?
Yeah, big deal. Talking about they're having problems.
I can't remember the last clear day we've had. All summer. It's been like this. It's kind of miserable. Some woman stopped over there and was screaming at me to get a job.
So you working as hard as you did right then?
Nah, just kind of looked at her. I thought, well, I should make a public announcement that I have a job. It just doesn't pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better again for a minute.
You make more money than I do. You know that, right? Seriously. It's the truth. These parks and recreation trucks that drive around here, 50 times a day?
Yeah. They're conserving gas.
And not an ounce of trash pickup.
No, they take pictures of their stuff.
Yeah, they just take pictures.
Yeah, they take pictures of stuff. You know, not of stuff being picked up, they take pictures of stuff they don't want to see.
Yeah. They spend more hours, man hours, doing nothing than doing something.
Yeah, they really ought to get them guys electric cars. I mean,
They ought to put them on the scooters.
Well, no, because they still burn gas. But, if they go electric cars, at least they're not polluting or wasting gasoline. They're wasting electricity then, but that's a totally different deal now.
Because electricity just falls out of the sky.
Well, if you're there, they put them turbines out there in the water and it generates it, that's natural power.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm buying that.
That, they really ought, they're talking, how all the motor vehicles and everything's going to be gone here pretty quick. They really ought to start on people that don't need
Government.
to begin with.
Could
Yeah,
you
government.
imagine if government led the charge in...
Saving gasoline?
Yeah. Holy shit, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Oh, there'd be so much gasoline would drop back down to 20 cents a gallon.
Yep.
It's just something, yeah. Hell, there's electric cars running around all over. Has the government got any? I think they got one.
They got hybrids.
Yeah. But, and all them hybrids, all that amounts to, they cost about twice as much to begin with as a regular car.
Uh-huh. Because there's always something wrong with them.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of bull.
It is a bunch of bull. Well, what do you think I should do the rest of the day?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to go write an open letter to the Denver Police Department. There's an online meeting tonight for this district.
Yeah.
You can log in, listen to the commander talk about stuff. Listen, the community, some people show up and bitch about, what troubles them in their life, having nothing to do with criminal activity. But
Yeah, Inglewood used to have one in there once in a while, and you always see it posted the day after.
oh, John Collins, the chief police, he retired.
Oh, yeah?
They appointed the assistant chief of police. Yeah, out with the old, in with the old.
Yeah.
But their city manager, I wrote him the other day because he leaves his email under the guy's information that's going to be the new police chief. I thought that was odd. So I asked him what he was going to do to fix certain things and all this aggression that the Inglewood police have with the homeless. And he even admitted, it was a very nice response. Took him a couple days, and he even admitted in writing that Inglewood's not been doing it right for a couple of years that he's aware of. He comes from Longmont.
Yeah.
You know what the Longmont police did? Did you read that story about that woman with Alzheimer's?
No.
She was shopping at Walmart. They accused her of stealing. She obviously was very unaware of her surroundings. She was just not coherent enough to deal with the aggression. So they call the cops. Walmart calls the cops on her. She left the merchandise behind and started walking off. She was walking through a field, and the cops rolled up on her and frickin' threw her to the ground, hurt her. I mean, it was bad. Well, so they settled that for $3 million, saying they didn't do anything wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's where that city manager comes from. Yeah, into Inglewood. So,
He got fit right in.
Well-
He knows the game, man.
yeah, he knows the game.
Yeah.
And Inglewood still doesn't have any body cams. Had there not been body cam footage up there in Longmont on that deal, the public would never know.
There's been several deals that hit, of coming on that the cops are nailed on. I've seen.
Yeah, but what's
they-
pathetic is that they're still keeping their jobs.
Yeah,
That's the scary part.
yeah. But going back to Inglewood, I haven't seen any of them cops that used to be the main hell raisers there was. I don't know where they all went. I don't want to find out where they all went. But, I don't miss them one bit. They kind of make one.
Doug Douglas?
Yeah, Doug Douglas.
Mustachioed guy?
And the two bike riding cops.
I have an employee roster from 2019. It's public information. I should do another request. See who's
Yeah,
still
he's
there.
Still there, yeah. Yeah, I don't, and maybe that's what the deal is. Maybe they sent them cops somewhere else. That's why the courts are so slow down there.
Yeah, the courts have been a little slow, haven't they?
Yeah, every time we've gone down there, past 3 times or so we've gone down there ain't been no one sitting there. Usually there's 20 cases sitting there, and there's a deal on the wall about this long of all the cases that started at 8:30 and they're still running at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, maybe that judge, I don't know. Maybe he's what's needed. I don't know. Oh, look, they're cleaning the toilet. Those are my guys. Right on.
Oh, that was something to say. That lock is gone.
Yeah, I took the
Okay.
lock off.
As long as you know where it went.
Yep, thank
Yeah,
you.
I know it was off once, and I put it back on, and then the next thing I knew it was gone.
We keep that toilet well maintained.
Yeah.
It's not the cheapest thing in the world to do, but it gets done. What's he looking for? He wants to put something on there. What's he putting on there? Oh, there's supposed to be a tag on there to scan. Excellent. So, how's everybody in the chat? So, if anyone wants to know, excuse me, I'm choking on my own spit. I got 50 bottles of water.
Yeah, way over
And
there.
nowhere where I need them.
Yeah, way over there. Dying of thirst here. Dying of thirst here. Need a glass of water now.
Uh-huh.
If time she crawled over her car, she'll be dead. Don't want to care about her either,
Oh, he's doing a good job over there on the toilet. So that camper in front of the toilet is our friend that we had towed over here. That District 4, this very police district, had her hauled off in an ambulance, stole everything she owned, including her cat, We got her cat out of the pound yesterday, and I could not say enough good things about the staff at the Denver Animal Shelter yesterday. It was a little volatile to begin with because I had learned that, I mean, this is information I'm given, I had learned that the cops told the pound that they only needed to put that cat on a 5-day hold and then release it for adoption because she'd been arrested. So, yeah. So she got her cat back. The cat got his rabies shot yesterday. The nonprofit paid for that. And he also got a microchip upon my request at no charge. And the staff was very empathetic to the situation because the cops suck. And I'm going to probably be talking specifically on her case alone tonight at the District 4 online whatever community blah 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 meeting they call it. And it's a public forum. And I'm going to chastise the commander for allowing that to happen in his district because it should have never happened. So, anyone can attend that online meeting. It's through, what the heck is that Microsoft app? Meeting room. Hold on a second, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, hey, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah?
Ready to kill bear?
Yeah, I hear you guys fighting.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing a live stream, but not right at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for,
That's a good shirt, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty warm, huh?
Yeah, it's a little warm. Not too bad though.
When I came home from losing my mom.
who was in there?
That one right there.
Uh-huh.
You know who?
Not her. Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
She was in your camper? Why?
I guess she was waiting for a ride or something. But I couldn't even get in my RV.
Okay, never mind. I can't find it.
I haven't seen her since.
Oh, she's here.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's been here. She's been in Gino's truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then loudmouth Kim.
Yep.
I can't tell you either.
We're just doing a live stream because I decided to live stream since some woman was driving by screaming at me, telling me to get a job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She come here about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when people are
When they're
Yeah.
blowing
throwing
their horns.
fireworks and laying on the horn.
Oh
and-
no, they started using CO2 BB guns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So now they're shooting you guys.
Yeah, Zaina was in the porta potty, and they shot at the porta potty. And
Really?
yeah, and then the last time we were here, they shot at the RV and they were hitting the AC.
Oh, come on.
So, yeah.
You guys got to try to get some plates.
Oh, yeah. Bear has a doctor's appointment at 3 today, so with the physical therapist.
Good.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry,
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, those wake up calls out, like say 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. They're just
Mhm.
lovely.
every morning.
Yeah,
You
they
got
go on
lots
for
of
a couple
trash on
hours.
your camper. Can you pick it up, please?
Yes.
Thank you. You got bags?
No,
I'll give you a couple
they
bags.
got lost somewhere in the RV. Like I said, when I came home, it was trash.
I know.
I have no
I
fucking
know.
clue where anything's at.
But outside, we got to just work. They all got 72-hour notices.
Right.
We
I
didn't.
just talked to them.
We didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I was just talking to Mel.
So I hope they're not planning on coming around the corner. Who's screaming now?
Right there. Ooh. Cowboy, you got a lighter.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You were talking to Melody?
We've been doing work on their RV, trying to get it running for them.
She got things cleaned up over there?
Not bad at all over there. Now the chick in front of us, I've had to don't like her either.
Well, she's doing all right.
Yeah, I know. Her and Bear are friends now.
That's good.
Yeah.
She got her cat back yesterday.
Yeah, she's telling me.
He's cute.
Is he?
Yeah. She takes good care of him.
That's good.
He's tagged. He's got paperwork on him. Is that Puma?
Yep. I'm getting ready to head down there.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that earlier.
Don't be sorry.
It in anymore.
All right, Cowboy. Well, you got to tell Jason that shit's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to do something.
He has no reason to be doing that. None.
Yeah.
He's got a job now.
Yeah, all that shit was garbage. Most of it was, trash to begin with. But he's got to do something with it. And he just refused.
Yep.
Half a bag. I don't need 4 tables.
That much around the 4 tables.
Yeah.
Imagine if Denver maybe put a trash can here.
I came from my tent to here. I picked up that much.
Crimin' Alley.
And the worst thing about it was I picked it up there a week ago.
Yeah. Oh, I need the other path I came up. Going this way. All right, Cowboy, I'll see you later. You bet. See, Parks and Rec, they drive by here like every 5 minutes with all those empty bed trucks.
Yeah. What's different?
Hi, Puma. Okay, I'm leaving, so yeah. Hey, hey, hey. It's hot. There you go, miss.
Thank you, dear. You're welcome. Yeah. They didn't say nothing about this side? Such, yeah. That's great. I like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, her mom. We never were able to catch up with her again. Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. But anyway, I will see you later.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Do you need any water? I got gallons.
Yep. Sure do. I just barely got home. I had to move my mom last night. I had to move my mom this weekend. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, she just moved from a 3-bedroom trailer to a 5-bedroom house right around the corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys need any? You want a loaf of bread and peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and honey?
Yep.
Which one, jelly or honey?
Both. Good. He likes honey and I like jelly. That's horrible. I don't even know where he went. Yeah.
You want those goldfish?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Get those. Make sure it's the right people.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Uh-huh.
It'll be Kim, number 1. And
See you later.
Loudmouth Kim. I can't stand her. Thank you again.
You're welcome. See you later.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go do some paperwork. So hey, if anyone wants to join that meeting tonight with District 4, you can log in there and not have to identify yourself or even show your face or even participate. I would really like it if there were some people in this meeting.
Puma wanted me to stop you real quick.
He wants food?
I don't know. He just said, Regan! So,
Okay. It's Teams. Is it Microsoft Teams? So listen, on Facebook, you can go to Councilman Jolon Clark. He's the city councilman for this district. It's Jolon, Jolon. Clark is the last name, Clark. And he puts the link to be able to access the meeting on his Facebook page. That's where it's at right now. When I end this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and post that in the description, and then I'll pin it as a comment under this video. And that meeting starts at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. So if anyone from anywhere in the country would like to join that meeting, it'd be great to have you there, because I am going to read a statement, and I think it's important, and it will be on point. And that commander better listen to me. You need stuff?
Yes.
All right, you got.
I've
got-
You just give me
Okay, I've got.
without making it hard for you.
Well, I got loaves of bread with peanut butter
Okay.
and jelly or honey. What would you like?
Either one. Like I said, whatever.
What do you like better? Jelly or honey?
Depends on the day.
Huh?
It
Depends on the day.
I haven't had either one lately, so it doesn't even matter.
You need some water.
Water, trash bags, water.
You want a gallon?
Yeah.
Take that.
And then I have to go over here and try to knock whoever out who took my bike if they have it. Oh man, this is the day.
Giving you your favorite. I haven't given these out yet, but I know these are your faves.
Fuck yes.
Jelly.
Heck yeah. Oh my god. You're just filled up with all kinds of my favorites.
Some cheddar, popcorn.
You're like filled up with all my
favorites.
favorites.
Drink right now?
Yeah.
There you go. Semi-cold.
Hey, it works. Can I grab some of these trash bags?
I'll give you a couple. Because I don't have that many.
These ones don't like sprinkling.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll see you around.
All right. Be safe. Have a good day.
Yeah. It was until someone stole my bike. But that's the normal thing.
You were
Yeah,
on a bike.
absolutely.
Did you get a different bike?
Yeah, but this bike is cool.
Story of the story of as the world turns. Bye, Puma. So, as I was saying, please join me at that meeting tonight. It's Teams. It's a Microsoft Teams app. So whether you have it on your computer, your phone, or whatever. Did anybody... Thank you, Road Dogs. I appreciate it. I've become Mr. Post. I've become your motivational voice to start my... Sorry. I try to read comments and things are just jumping all over. To start my days, thank you for all you do. Much love from Ogden, Utah. Hey, that's awesome. So the mission is one person at a time, okay? Hey, Kelly.
I was wondering if you might have any hot dog buns back there.
I do not.
Okay. There was a
Sorry.
shot.
Sorry.
Thanks.
You bet. Oh, how nice. Do I get specific patrol? Because people are down here screaming at us? That's nice. Thank you. Thank you, District 4. That was real kind. And he used his turn signal. But he did not come to a complete stop. Just FYI. So, anyway, yeah. The meeting tonight. Teams, Microsoft app. Lucinator, how are you? What's up? Oh, water? Yeah, absolutely. Do you want a gallon and a couple small? Okay. More water. Here.
But that's just where I was raised. That's correct.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. These are semi-cold. Cold enough? There you go. All right. And you still have the bread and stuff I gave you yesterday, right?
No.
Did I not give you bread for peanut butter and jellies yesterday?
I was at work.
Do you want a loaf of bread and peanut butter and jelly?
I was at work, yeah.
You working?
Yeah, well.
Good.
I have to. If I found budget for money to get the truck and the tool, start my business. I have not been.
right? Sorry, this tail end of this bread is a little snapped. But it still eats the same. Okay. Some cheddar things. And I'll give him some chocolate donuts. They're always a hit.
Now that's
And that's the bonus. That's today's bonus prize.
that's a way to win my heart.
That's a win, isn't it?
Get that,
Let me get you a bag.
If I wasn't so old and you were single, I'd be in your family.
Would you be on the hunt? That's okay.
Get out of here already. No, because I don't do up easy. I know. That's for sure.
It doesn't hurt to try or ask.
That's for sure.
The answer would have to be no for the last 30 years, though.
Yeah, but she calls it stalking. I said, no, it's not. Well,
Not when you're polite about it.
Well, I'm kind of, yeah. Well,
Don't smash them donuts.
Yeah, well, them's going to be the first casualties of this whole ordeal.
There, how's that?
Thank you. I don't know what.
And you got, yeah, your water's in your bag. See you later.
And if you need any work on anything, just let me know.
Okay,
Because I have an account, but I get all the parts half price.
okay. Thank you.
I've had my personal,
On the cars, right?
yeah, my personal account for about 12 years.
All right.
I've never had to charge anything. I could, but I haven't.
Yeah?
I charge it for like, what, $800, but that's been good.
Stay cool. He's one of the sweeter guys out here. He tries to drum up work, working on vehicles. Has done that his whole life. Was violently attacked out here. There's a story. They all have a story, you know. There's trauma in every one of their lives out here. Some of it, yes, by their own choosing. Some of them have caused immense pain on their families. But the whole truly pandemic of street drugs right now, it's really bad news. So if you're behind the 8 ball, you're further behind now. And it's just the facts. We're not serious about building relationships to get these people into treatment. The city, you know, will pop out here occasionally with clinical social workers or people, you know, that are supposed to specialize in rehab, and they'll come out here unannounced, you know, with a cop, and expect these people to be on board at that moment to say, oh yeah, I want to get clean. You betcha. Yeah, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. And we can't take note of the consistent failures that are displayed over and over and over. And that's because government owns the messaging, and government gets all the money. So government gets to tell people whatever it wants. And government is always dishonest about progress that they're making for a return on investment with taxpayer dollars. So of course it's the fault of the homeless that things can't change. It's not the fault of society that doesn't hold government accountable to the use of the taxpayer dollars, or they themselves come out here and try to build a relationship and connect. It's nobody else's fault but the homeless, but the person with the most severely debilitating disease, addiction. It's their fault. It's their fault for not taking advantage of all these prolific services available to them. It's a crock. So who do we put in charge? The cops. And they're awesome problem solvers. I mean, some of the best. You couldn't ask for better problem solving skills and de-escalation skills than you could of the police. I mean, it just doesn't get any better out here. Hey, who put that super chat in here? Thank you very, very much. I really, really appreciate that. If anybody wants to donate today, it's the nonprofit's information is under the About section of this channel. There's several ways to donate. This last round of food is brought to you by the people that were in this thread the other night when I was serving meatballs. Okay, there goes that cup again. And y'all came together and pulled $250. Boom, like that. Wow, thank you. So that need went directly back out to the streets. That money went directly back out to the streets in the form of what I'm doing today. I've been doing that since the other night. I don't always advertise it, but know that it gets done. So right now there seems to be a huge lag again in government services, and it has to do with food benefits. And everybody in Denver is having a problem recertifying for their food benefits. So it's either feast or famine out here. We either have people dumping oodles of food in boxes on the street to rot, or we have nothing. And so right now, a lot of people, not all of them, that's why I always insist on identifying the need. They don't have access to food right now. So by me giving them a loaf of bread, the small container of peanut butter, jelly or honey, they can literally feed themselves for 2 days. I'm out here daily. So those that are struggling know, and that's why they come. And I don't deny people their basic survival. I won't do that. But they can't be dependent on me, right? So that's why it's sporadic. They still have to pull up their bootstraps and do what they need to do. Just watching all these street sweepers just go down the street. I've lost, since I've been here in the past hour, I would imagine there's probably been close to 100 city vehicles that have come through here. Oh, thank you. More super chat. Road dogs. I appreciate it. I love your guys' tactics on how you get those super chats going. Thank you very, very much. And 100 likes. Right on. That's what we need. That's what we need to keep the awareness alive. So, Ellie. Thank you. Look, you show up and everybody starts smashing the like button. So Ellie, I don't know if you were in here earlier when I was talking about that team meeting tonight, Teams. It's that Microsoft app. So District 4 does this online meeting once a month, I think it is. I've been to 2 or 3 of them. You can log in. You don't have to identify yourself. You can listen or you can video chat, whatever you want. I'm going to be there tonight. I do intend to read a statement that I'm going to write this afternoon. It's going to be an open letter to the Denver Police Department on things that are going on out here. And I'm really, really pissed off about this situation with this woman who had her motorhome taken and her cat put in impound. There were so many discrepancies told between impound and being at the animal shelter yesterday. These cops, if their command staff doesn't know what's going on out here, I don't know. For all I know, they're all supporting it. So, regardless, I'm going to be at this meeting. It'd be good if there are people in there listening. There's a way to chat in there as well. So I think when you can attend these public meetings online, it's very valuable. I mean, knowledge is power, to understand what's going on in these areas that you want to pay attention in. And Denver's one of them. when it comes to how they're responding to the homeless. I mean, this is going to be an unprecedented crisis this winter. And I'm stressing it because I know that I'm not going to be able to keep up. I am going to have to find the ability in my mind and physically to stop and say no. Today in court, when I went to court with Cowboy, while I have made a lot of progress through the Inglewood courts and being able to help the homeless clear these warrants and all these ridiculous charges, there are still other people moving through there. And I got to listen to a case right before Cowboys was brought up, and it's literally business as usual. It's the judge ordering people to comply with society's social ills to address homelessness. You will go get mental health treatment. You will report to these people. You will come back and tell the courts the progress you've made. You will do this by force. It doesn't work. I wrote the judge a letter and submitted that with Cowboys Community Service today, and I did thank him for the opportunity that he's given me to be able to work with the homeless, people like Cowboy, who are making forward progress because of my relationship building. I told him that I respect the criminal justice system in America, and it's all we have, and we must work to preserve it well in the interest of justice. It is not in the interest of justice to force someone to comply with society's social ills of what they don't like to see. When are people going to figure that out? Well, Judge Jefferson has figured that out with me, at least, and the people that I help. So he has responded well to clearing those cases for these individuals with community service. And we work together on that community service. I don't just start signing sheets and say, you don't have to do this. It's an opportunity for me to continue to build a relationship. It's an opportunity for the homeless to continue to show that they can be good neighbors. And those that don't want to do that and take advantage of my help or lie to me, I'm going to cut you loose. I've had to cut one loose and revoke a bond. And, that's just how it's going to go. If you're going to be deceptive with me, it's not going to fly. Let me just say that. And somebody else decided to accuse me of stealing from them last night. And that's not going to end well for that individual either. So he's going to be getting served to appear in small claims court. Because if people are going to be serious about running legitimate nonprofits that can operate on their integrity, then these things have to happen. There are people out here that have lived their lives on deception, thievery, not being good people. You do not have the right to come out here and victimize other people. You do not have the right to come out here literally and be the biggest asshole that you possibly can be and expect society to be okay with that. Because they're not going to be. The majority of the people out here are good neighbors. They are. Who do we have here? It'll be the community resource officers for District 4 making rounds. There they go. Oh, how nice of you guys. That's nice. Yeah. Bye-bye. They'll be in that meeting tonight, by the way. So I highly encourage you to attend. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you very much. So, anyway, I kind of got off on that tangent, Ellie, when I was trying to talk to you about being at the Microsoft Teams meeting for District 4, Denver Police Department. So I'm going to post the information in the description when I end this video, and then I'll pin it in a comment as well. And anybody that can be there, please be there. So this is just a different approach to more awareness, and the commander of that district runs that meeting. We'll see if he's gonna let me talk, but I do intend to talk. I've participated in a couple of those meetings, and people show up to bitch about the things that troubled them personally versus true criminal activity. They're pretty mundane, so I still don't have any information or any resolve about this assault over a week ago. I don't suspect I'm going to be getting much help with that. Because those who actually witnessed it out here lied to the cops. Not surprising. Three people were direct witnesses to it. Doesn't matter who. One of them, however, I've had a very long-term relationship with. He's destroyed our relationship, and he is now gone. So he should probably stay gone because he supports women being assaulted. And there's been a lot of transformation out here in how relationships are either going to maintain for forward progress or fall to the wayside. And that's okay. But what happened was wrong. So it's par for the course. MLH out of here. Okay, MLH, see you later. Good luck with that. Yeah, MD, you know, they had a work program, but they were using it as a PR stunt downtown. They'd have some of them pick up trash. That lasted for, I don't know, 5 minutes. No, Canada, you're right. Can you ask questions? Oh yeah, you absolutely can. You can participate in that meeting however you want to. You can, there's a chat. The chat's a little difficult. You can go in there under any name. You just set up that apps, that Microsoft Team app, and enter the information that you want. It doesn't even matter who you are. They don't need to know who you are. I don't have a problem identifying who I am. Just because I want to own my work, own my words, own my screw-ups, own my successes. So anybody that wants to make public comment in that meeting, yeah, absolutely. There is a way to do it. So if you're, well, it's 2 o'clock our time, Mountain Standard Time. So the meeting's 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. I will put the link in here under the description. Go get the app, play around with it, log in a little bit early. You have to be let into the meeting. There should be no reason that anyone that's logged in waiting to get into that meeting should not be let in. It's a public meeting. It is a public forum with the commander of District 4 and community resource officers. And if you're going to join and you want to talk about some things, provide thoughtful comment and solutions, and why the police really aren't the answer to addressing homelessness. You know, they always think that everyone's against them. Some of them are too dumb to even really realize that all of this time I've been for them and advocating that they shouldn't be involved in solving homelessness, that they should be involved strictly in addressing crime, violent crime. And don't give me this shit that you have to ignore your oath and start enforcing all these city ordinances about encumbrances and people parked too far from the curb or needing to move 100 feet. That's not why we wanted you to become a cop. Go figure out how you're gonna catch the asshole that fucking assaulted me the other night. Do that. I've been asking you to do that for the last year. There are horrible things that go on out here, people. There are. There just are. There are horrible people out here. There are horrible people that live right over there in those houses. They're everywhere. Thank you, Road Dogs, for putting that up there. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna end this stream. Yeah, we have seen Canada, you're right. We have seen meetings, poof, just gone, canceled. Oops, can't do that anymore. So hopefully that's not gonna be the case, but if it is, we'll know exactly why. So I hope to see you guys in there, okay? 5:30 Mountain Standard Time. Team meetings, I'll put the links and stuff in the description, and I'll pin a comment when I'm done, okay? Pink is my color. Thank you. I had to go get my nails redone. Do you see that butterfly? Look at it. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, or enforce feelings. All right, you guys. It was great talking to you. Thank you for those super chats. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support in continuing to make connections and relationships for individuals that are interested in forward progress and being left alone while just trying to survive. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. We'll talk soon, guys.